What is up, disc golf fans? Welcome back to the final round of Tale of Two Rivers, filmed by Fairway Media, brought to you by Innova. Shout out to our tournament directors, Eric Laiblin, James Melnik once again. I am Peter Artman, joined with me, my commentary partner, Jared McGlinchey.
That's right, the Northwest Hype Man's in the building. Shout out to our sponsors. Of course, Mando's, Disc Golf Armory, PDGA, Innova, and Kyle Crabtree buzzes. Speaking of Crabtree, there's our lead card. Kyle Crabtree, Kenny Clark, Axel Olson, and Babb shooting lights out, Peter.
Oh yeah, no, Kyle is up 7 strokes, so he is he's chilling, safe to say. And yeah, no, lightning hot round, and we'll see how it plays out.
The beautiful and majestic hole 1, Peter. There is the clubhouse with benches and places to sit, and a lot of people warm up on this hole.
Yeah.
Pretty straightforward par 3, 342-foot shot. Good hole to start on. Grip it and rip it and let it go.
Yeah, for any nerves you got, it's a great hole to start on. And yeah, pretty straight up. And as we saw last round, you know, it's one of the holes that you really got to get because as the course does play out, it is much harder to start scoring those birdies.
It's like Kyle has added the hat, folks.
Uh-oh.
Bringing back Larry's favorite, hat stat.
Hashtag hat stat.
Putting it basically right where you want to be. We have Kenny Clark, a Northwest local legend here, lining up a forehand, which we've seen once or twice before out of him.
Yeah, making it, I'll be real, it seems like kind of making it harder on yourself for something like that. Obviously, he can do it. He has the skill to do that, but it's a pretty straight up shot. If he has the backhand, you know, but hey.
Kenny Clark does what Kenny Clark does.
Yep, he knows how to do it.
And speaking of what they do, Axel Olson seems to be parking this one quite a bit. Looks like he might have sent that one a little bit deep, Peter.
Yeah, a little long, but still in his range.
Oh, yes. The man, the myth, the mustache, John Babb.
Yep, he did not... I mean, did they do this same day? Was this the same day?
Yeah, this is the second round, same day, so...
Okay, nothing much changed the mustache, but still keeping it good. I'm sure he went to the car to gel it up a bit for these lovely cameras.
Comb it out. What kind of product do you think he uses other than Parker's? Because this is absolutely parked.
I was going to say, I know there's something to it, and I'm just going to leave it there. So, we're looking good in that regard, and looks like we're off and have some good putts to hit.
Louis Tran looks like he's going to be walking the bag here with Clark.
Okay, yeah, another local pro, I believe.
And Axel Olson starting off exactly the same way as he did last round, but this time for a birdie from quite a bit further away.
Yeah. And
look at those shorts, Peter.
Oh, yeah.
What are those called?
Hoochie Daddy shorts.
Hoochie
if you don't know, some of the old folk might not know what I'm talking about. Hoochie Daddy's just kind of like the romper, a little bit more showing off some leg, almost a Tom Selleck's.
Yep, absolutely. Tom Selleck. Excellent reference, Peter.
Yes.
Especially with that mustache and Babb with an easy par.
Fits perfectly in that regard. Kenny Clark.
He's in his range, Peter.
Oh, just barely got it.
Left side, strong side.
Got that basket.
Most of the time, weak side.
It is on the doorstep. Good for birdie.
Absolutely. Clark and Crabtree are used to playing against each other. They battle each other quite a bit. And you see them razzing each other a little bit as they walk by.
Yeah, no, they're definitely a good duo to have. I mean, this really is kind of like the old school versus new school. Not like they're out of it, Kenny Clark and Kyle Crabtree, but it is cool to see some of the older vets with some of the newer folk that's coming up on the scene.
Absolutely, and once again, Crabtree converts. Hole 2, Peter. Beautiful hole here. Tell us about it.
Yeah, fourth, 342. Going to be kind of the same thing as the last hole, honestly, you know, except you do have the right side cabbage you do want to avoid. You really got to kind of hook it off in order to get in that way. Shout out to Jerry Randall.
Yes, Jerry Randall. Little known fact here, Peter.
Oh, okay, let's hear it.
I believe he has over a 72-inch vertical back in the day as an excellent volleyball player.
Well, he is a tall man in general, a Boligan of the Fenwick course, and he's a good guy.
Absolutely. Shout out to Jerry. And looks like Crabtree doing what he does. Even though he hit that tree, I'm pretty sure he's in his range for the par there, or birdie there.
Yeah.
As Clark lines up for another Kenny Clark forehand. Looks like this one leaked up a little high for him.
Yeah, I got too high there. Had the right idea to come the same shot as the first round, but yep. It was high, but still in his range.
It's not often you see him miss that direction, but hey, he got the distance cut off and kind of got around that danger cabbage that you were talking about.
Yeah. Yeah. Axel doing what he does, doing the nice straight shot up the middle. Should be looking good.
Smooth.
Yeah, when you hit that sand, you know you got a good shot.
Absolutely. And Babb really executing well here in this tournament. And looks like the disc forgot to turn up and go right.
Kind of made the same mistake as last round, just not having it as flat, or maybe a disc that's too stable.
Yep, still pin high.
Yeah.
Gave it a look.
Yeah, within his range. Just a little
I wouldn't bet my house, but I would bet like my right foot that he makes this one.
All right, right foot is up on the chopping block. All right, you are saved. All right, take it off the. Okay, let's go. All right.
Thank you, Kenny.
Yep, unplug the buzzsaw. We're good. Kenny, you're a good guy.
Oh,
but
fumble.
Put it back on the saw.
Oh my God, what is that going on the fumble-itis?
It's all good. You know, he got the important part out of the way. I like how we both went, oh no, like it was a miss. John Babb. Oh man,
He's staring at it.
That tree might have been a little bit in his way there. I would like to think he's been putting very good.
And I've done that before, Peter. I've stared at that dang basket like, you want a piece of me, basket? Because you just got a piece of my disc, and I'm not real happy about it.
Oh yeah. No,
and then Kyle was a tapping.
Yeah. Oh, and that was for par too.
Yeah, that was his par shot. So it looks like a bogey for Babb.
Yeah, he'll be hitting back a box, unfortunately. Hole 3, par 4, 607 feet. Saw this last round. You're really just trying to set up for a good second shot. We land about right here. That's the best shot, and just being straight away and not off to the left. Better to be off to the right, as we saw before. And Kenny doing a good, smart play by starting off with a right hand backhand.
Yeah, I'd like to highlight those rocks that you saw there on the left side. That is OB. That is active hot lava, Peter. You do not want to go over there.
Yep. And yeah, Kenny just getting short of that Mando tree on the right. Should be set up good for a second shot.
Absolutely. And looks like Axel turned this one over a little bit. But like you said earlier, if you're going to err on the right side.
Yeah, no, definitely. Not the worst mistake in the world, but as long as you didn't get too far up the fairway, should be looking good there.
Should we take another look at that drive? And here is another look at that drive.
Okay.
There you go.
Louis Tran staying hydrated with Gatorade.
What? Rethrow real quick.
Rethrow real quick. Banks is going for the rethrow. Crabtree did not bite on his invitation to rethrow. Smart play by Crabtree not to listen to the cameraman on that, because he would have gotten a penalty stroke.
There we go. Good second shot from Axel from where he was. Setting himself up nice. Should be within circle.
And Babb lining up a forehand approach.
Circle 1, excuse me.
And leaves it a little bit short. Gets caught in the grass, but I think it slowed it down just enough to be able to potentially line up for an easy putt. We'll see.
Yeah, think right by that tree with all the shrubs. Kind of the main marker you want to get just slightly past. I'd say it's the ideal.
And basically, you see that shot right there, Peter? Did you see that?
I did.
That's kind of exactly what you want to do there.
Okay, noted.
In case you were, Jordan, rewind it at home, watch it again, exactly what you want to do.
Yeah, if you're from out of state and you plan on touring, Riverside Disc Golf Course, you want to take note, just pass that tree, do what he did. Perfect. Good good setup shot for Kenny. Finally up to his drive.
A tester putt out of Babb, and it looks like he left himself, maybe 18 feet behind the basket.
Yeah. Kenny from a similar spot from last round. We'll see if he makes
I'm not putting my feet up anymore. That was just silly.
But, oh, you're smart. You're very smart.
Well,
You could have done it this time, and
I'm not. No, I got nervous last time.
We would have had.
I need my right foot.
We would have had to hit. Please stand by.
That's my best kicking foot.
Yes. Yeah. Right. You did your right foot too.
Yeah.
Not the best play.
No.
Don't gamble.
Tough miss out of Axel Olson there. Normally he converts.
Yep.
Speaking of conversion, booyaka. Kenny Clark.
Booyaka, Kenny Clark.
All right, hats on. Larry,
hats on.
you paying attention. Get the hat stat. 1 foot, hat on, never miss.
1 foot.
100% when he's one-footed with the hat forward.
Yeah, I don't know.
Miyagi proud. Kyle Crabtree converts.
Yep. We're good there, and looks like some easy pickups.
And Babb with the par.
Looking good.
Ooh, some rare emotion out of Axel Olson there. I've never seen him spike his mini like that before.
You know, there's a healthy amount of emotion you gotta get away sometimes, or else it might fester up. So you gotta chalk it up to just sometimes a pro move to just go, all right, I hate what happened, get that emotion out of the way, and move on.
Speaking of moving on, hole 4, par 3, 379 feet. You've got some rough stuff to worry about on the left side early. You've got some guardian trees, and you've got that tree on the right there. Probably third one on the right, away from where we're at, as Kyle lines up for a shot that you, as a Mando, you have to stay away on the left side of that. And then that second clump of trees is also a Mando, similar one to the last hole.
Yeah.
Good.
Looks like he took the textbook route, avoided all that cabbage that can eat up some discs. And, oh man, very great shot there.
W-O-W.
Yes.
For those who can't spell, that's wow, Peter.
That stands for wow. Yes. No, thank you very much. I appreciate the reiteration on that. Yeah, so we're pin high for Axel. That was looking good. And, yeah, no, God, such an impressive shot from Kenny. Just, honestly, if you don't play disc golf that much, you don't really know how hard of a shot that is, too. Ooh. And Babb just working it right there, doing great shots. Shots on shots. They're doing their job this hole. Kenny the furthest out.
Babb definitely combed his mustache before this round. I mean, he has buzzed the tower twice.
Oh.
Left it left. He looks behind him like there was a squiggle monster.
It's like, hey, who did that? Because I didn't miss that.
I'm not sure what a squiggle monster is, but I'm 100% sure it affects putting.
Yes. Yeah, just inside circle for Axel, and just missed it. Not looking
Hat
good on
forward.
the putting green.
Is that a dig in?
Dig in. A little
That's
rock
a
away.
dig in.
I don't know.
That's a dig in. What do I tell you?
I mean,
Larry told you the stats, Peter.
Larry does, but you just never know. You never know. You can't be too sure. I mean, Kyle is running away with this, man. He is right now 9 strokes above the leader.
California thoroughbred imported to Washington.
Oh yeah.
Right? And he's been here for years, just running the circuit.
Yes. Yeah. No. I mean, if you don't know who, he's a staple of the Washington scene. But I mean, if you watch Fairway Media, you have seen a great mix of Kyle Crabtree.
And you've probably seen this man as well.
Oh yeah. No, there's been many rounds I've commentated of Kenny Clark's, and they're nothing short of spectacular. And
you know what? He makes the par putt.
You see that right there? He kind of knew that one could have gotten away from him. He was very fortunate that those caught on him.
And you notice he didn't scold his discs.
No.
No, he just realized that was my fault.
Yes. Here we go. Hole 5, par 3, 234. Your favorite hole.
Yes.
I mentioned him last time. So why don't you take it away?
Well, it almost ate my Raptor, but it didn't, Peter, because I was fortunate enough to get a ricochet off these trees on the left, back towards the basket. But yeah, if you leave it left, you're in trouble. You've got a guardian tree clump here at the end. The shot for us is pretty much maybe a Firebird or Raptor shot, and you really push it forward, saw off the distance, and let the disc do the work back towards the basket.
That's a key component there. Let the disc do the work. Is obviously, if you're trying to do something too fancy, you're going to leave it a little long. Kind of the same spot as before. It looks like kind of leaves it really flat and hopes the disc is going to do more hyzer. But Oh,
Babb left it
that-
up a little bit high. We'll see how that finished, but that looks pretty nice, Peter.
That seems more of the route. Like you just want to kind of have it on that, you know, the 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock angle, and you know, yeah, let the disc do the work instead of hoping for the best.
See, he gets the distance. Let's see if he gets the skip. Nope. It
No.
looks like it's just stopped.
Yeah.
The orange one let him down this time.
This hole does play interesting like that. Like it's just, you know, it's right there, but you know, you don't want to rely on any sort of skip.
And mostly you do not want to leave it left. You don't want to roll your wrist. There's a lot of mistakes over there,
No.
and none of them are good.
So we have a bunch of just inside circle putts. Luckily, they all avoided the jail trees.
Oh, just missed.
Just missed.
That's an unexpected miss. That doesn't happen very often, especially foot rightitis. He has removed the hat. But he is digging in. Oh, this is tough for
That
Larry.
might counterbalance. That might cancel him
He
out.
just leaned back.
Mm-hmm.
Oop, another lean back.
Doing a fat Joe.
Oop, rock away. There's the rock away, Peter. Boom!
You can't miss it when you do that much. You know,
He
when you
did it all.
walk
Fat
away,
Joe
lean
is
back.
smiling.
Oh yeah. Send this to Fat Joe ASAP.
ASAP.
He needs
Lean back, then do the rock away.
Mhm.
And then lean back again.
Yep.
He didn't forget the last one. That's
No.
that's usually the rookie move. These are
The
professionals.
course does happen 3 times, so therefore we should go that way. Get it all right.
Also showing his
And look at this. He's right there, but he's also not. With that tree in the way, it's like it's not. He's got to really angle it in.
Oh!
And that's, God, he's probably like 15 feet. Just an easy up and down if that tree wasn't there. But yeah, man, the 234, but it plays very hard if you don't land in the right area.
and that was far enough away to make you think, but
Yeah.
one that Kenny Clark should make most of the time.
With authority.
Axel Olson doing a little dig in of his own. Did you see that?
Oh, maybe
Yeah, his back left foot dug in a little bit. I think he's adopting a little Crabtree in him.
taking a page out of his
Well-
book says, hey, maybe he's got something going on.
That's a smart way to do it. If you're going to copy somebody's putting style, it's not a bad style to copy.
Not at all. Here we go. Hole 6, 231 feet. Yeah, so, you know, some people will take that inside route we saw just over there on the right, but most might most likely be taking this route here, way out. And as you'll see, it is a very tight corner to bend right.
The
Not as
tree
easy as it
is
looks.
the tree is a little bit bushier than on the drone footage originally, right?
100%. Yeah,
And
so as you
so-
see him go up top, it's going to be a factor for
It
sure.
shrinks the gap quite a bit, Peter, and it
Yeah.
forces you to really throw the height to get the distance you need.
Yeah.
Like the brilliant disc golfer I am, I always try to go the inside gap.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
And the river does come into play, but fortunately a little bit more room on that side in bushier trees to knock down your disc.
Yeah, no, you know, Kyle was really fortunate to have avoided a lot of shrubbage, but as we're seeing here, it's pretty hard not to get in contact with it because it's just such a tight corner.
Right, and Axel, that's a very common kind of outcome there, is where your disc makes the corner and then just runs out of gas and hyzers back towards the edge.
Yep, that is what happened there. Kenny doing the lone forehand, see if he can cut the corner.
In his spare time, he does
Wow.
cut a lot of corners.
Yeah, he must be landscaping.
Yep. He shakes it off and smiles,
Count that?
happy with the
I can
outcome.
make the putt, I'm gonna count it.
And see,
Oh,
see what
so-
I mean? A little
man.
bit more.
You know, I wasn't sure if that was some like foliage that dropped off, but man, his disc really did kick
Yeah.
almost down the hill.
But see, there's a lot more room on that hole than there was the previous one on 5.
Yeah, that
It's more
top
forgiving.
that top shrub, the foliage is not forgiving at all.
You know what? 2023. I'm about sick of unforgiving foliage, Peter.
It is. You know
I'm putting
what?
my foot down.
Yeah,
I've had enough of you.
you go protest it.
You know what, foliage? Why don't you become a little bit more thoughtful?
Be kinder.
Anyway, Babb lining up for like a 55-footer. Ooh, and almost cashes it in.
See Kenny Clark just outside circle, looking for
It's been a
a
while.
little rough footing.
It's been a while for him. He's due.
Yeah, he's looking for some birdies. You need to get back on the birdie train. Boom, baby.
Choo-choo, Peter. He is on that birdie train.
Oh, yeah. He put some coal in that fire. He's ready to go.
Chugga, 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 chugga. Kenny Clark, choo-choo, birdie train.
That one might not stick.
No, the
but that's
chugga's
okay.
was a little bit over.
Yeah, you know, I say that with love, though. John Babb cleaning up for par.
Oh. I don't like that band anymore. That's my least favorite band. If it comes on the radio, I turn it off.
Oh no, that's a
Double.
I was counting the strokes as a weight. Ah man, that takes him right out of it takes him out of the pack. You know, he was really floating with Kenny and Axel, but
like an eagle. He sees the fish in the water and then just swoops down and gets it. Birdie for Kenny, or for Kyle Crabtree.
Yeah, that'd be an eagle, but I feel it. Let's see, hole 7.
It is a birdie of some sort.
Yeah, hole 7. This one.
They pushed it back, I think, on this one.
Yeah.
It's usually just a par 3 straight shot, and where the basket lies right here, it looks like it is. I think it's about 278, I believe. But really, the 2 trees are the things you need to avoid there, Peter. Yep. Guardian tree on the left, guardian tree on the right. Another guardian tree kind of at a slant, as you see. You really just need to throw something that goes straight and lands straight.
Yeah, get out of this tunnel and don't hit that tree. You're looking. That's really the simple solution to this. Do a mid-range of some sort and just get out of this hellhole that most people on the course are going to be victim to.
Yeah, you don't want to be on the left side. You don't want to hit that tree on the left side. Looks like he left his disc out there enough to put it right on the basket.
Yeah. No, so this is going to be the 414. Just finding out.
Yeah, a little bit deeper, like I thought. So you just want to hit that gap.
It was that drone footage that kind of threw us off, but it was second round. They're in the
long position,
the longer tee. So a lot more to bite off. You're not in the safe zone once you just get to that part. So our mistake there.
Well, and the thing is too with that. You have those 2 trees, right? And you really want to disc up and go for it to saw off the distance. And unfortunately, what that does is it takes away a lot of your control a lot of times. So far, these pros have really executed with intelligence.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll tell you what, for me, it's like sometimes you just want to get the most accurate disc you
shot,
got.
Don.
Just get there and go for the par, or else you'll be taking a double. Just trying to fight your way out.
Up shot here, looks like he's going with this putter.
Oh, laser line.
And it puts it really close to the basket. That's really nice execution out of him.
Yeah. I mean, on this one, really, I mean, as you can kind of see, I mean, this is a hard layout for a 414 and a par 3. You're really just trying to get a par here.
Poor Axel Olson introduced to that branch.
Or if you can do it.
Ooh, and giving it a run with the hat forward. Larry, that's outside circle 2. You can't keep track of that stat.
Yeah, come on now. Don't get lazy on us.
And Babb just put it up there close. Crabtree taking his par. It's a mystery. Hat on, hat off.
Yeah.
Why does he do it? When does he do it? When does he turn it around backwards? It doesn't happen often, but still.
We need some caddy notes. Like, all right, are you telling him to do this? Is there a reason why? It's almost a joke at first, but then there's actually a method to the madness.
Yeah.
That's what's wrong with this.
Some people might think it's temperature regulation, but it can't be that easy.
No.
It has to be centrifugal force or something. Hole 8, 390 feet, par 3, Peter. This is one of those you just want to let it rip, let the disc travel straight. If you can make it around that clip of branches that we just went by and kind of push it straight and have it hyzer there, you're in good shape. If not, a lot of times you can get left and skittle out of bounds and skittle on into the river.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this one's a tough one to get. It kind of plays slightly uphill. And as we go to those shots, I mean, these are all going to look great, but just like last round, you know, everyone had great rips, but we're still left around, 60 to 80 feet out. So
yeah, it's a tough one to make the drive happen all the way through.
Yeah, if you get this one, you have an easy stroke on the entire field. And so Kenny will be, kind of far away. He'll be doing a laser, an 80-foot laser. We'll see if this youngin can outdrive him.
Axel Olson unleashing the cannon. And getting that hyzer phase back into that deeper bush. It's tough to see where it is and where it lays out. Did they go too far? Are they right in that grass on the inside with an easy upshot?
Yeah.
Oh, the suspense is killing me, Peter. How do you live with yourself?
You know, you just hope to God we see the result and we're not left hanging. Oh, this needs to stop.
Why did you have to say left hanging, Peter?
I should have said right hanging. I knew it. Bad juju.
All right. Kenny Clark lining up from the tree. As you can see, a very, very basic, simple putt here from about 110.
Oh, nice angle.
Maybe 70, but great
man.
execution out of Mr. Kenny, the Lionheart.
Let's see if he even... Was he there?
It
he
was
was
safe?
there. He was there, yeah.
Oh, wow. Good upshot from Babb.
Yeah, luckily that's saved, so yeah, looking like you didn't get no OB strokes.
And Axel Olson with the smart, intelligent layup shot right there. Doesn't even need to take off his bag, but he does because that's the smart thing to do.
Yeah. Shout out to Trevor Lofton and let's see, Daniel Glass for carding the 2 on this hole. Looks like the only people I see that carded it.
In the whole field.
Yeah.
And it's a good, strong field.
Whole MPO field, so yeah, that's it's a hard one to get.
This is, yep. This is one of those holes that gets you.
Straight to the point. Stay out of the rough. Stay in the fairway. Get yourself an easy par or a sexy inside circle birdie.
Yeah, the left side is relentless this time of year. It is brutal. A lot of times you don't have to worry about losing strokes. You have to worry about losing your disc here, Peter.
That's true.
And when you lose your disc, you could potentially lose your mind, Peter,
Yeah.
which also is known as losing your marbles.
Marbles, indeed. Yes, and yes, not when you lose your favorite disc too. It can be your old reliable and gets all bad. But
Yeah.
yeah, as we're seeing here too, the even the fairway has no love on the skips. So you don't want to rely on those. You just want to rely on where you land, not where you can potentially land.
And a great shot out of Axel Olson, executing a beautiful turnover backhand. Looked like it ended a little bit off into the right-hand side there.
Yeah.
But you know what? I bet anything it's going to be right around pin high.
Yeah, both him and Babb will be looking for birdies. Kyle from the rough, just looking to get his par and move on. Kenny with actual look. Laser beam.
Oh
There we
my
go.
goodness. Oh my goodness. That guy does not like to miss from post from 35 to 60 feet, does he, Peter?
No.
Not even once. One time he liked it, and then he punished himself for 3 years.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's hot as if he strokes actually this round, so can't say that. But no, he is majority. He's a laser.
And an excellent through the bush putt out of Mr. John Babb.
Yeah, didn't see him. Maybe he's just maybe a little tired of the results he's been getting, but doesn't seem too happy. Looks like he needs a little bit of more of a momentum shift.
You can't see him, but Axel Olson blends perfectly in with the foliage in the outer rough there.
Right in the light.
Right in the light. You can see the yellow disc, but that is it. And puts the circular disc right in that chain circle.
That is explained goal. Yes, that did happen, and looks like we'll be having some tap outs here.
All right, hole 9. Let's see some awesome shots here, huh?
Oh yeah, here's starting it off. Hole 1. That was Axel Olson doing great.
Lion Clark, laser beams all day.
Hole 2, Love. That was on the river hole.
That's a
Hole
triple
in.
pack laser, folks.
Oh, yeah.
And Axel Olson through the foliage, not blinded by the light.
Yes, no camouflage, even though it was teal. It was looking great. Well, that's it. Yeah, that's what we got for part 1 of round 4. Thanks so much again for joining us. Big shout out to the sponsors and tournament directors.
Eric the Leopard Laiblin and James Splash Melnik.
Well, we got some more action. Be sure to stick around, and part 2 is coming right up.